guess it turned out all right. It's already drying out, looking good. Oh, I do need to work on that, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Welcome back to the journey, folks. So yeah, today's video is just going to be a quick talking head video. With all the snow and ice and stuff out here, you know, it's really been kind of bringing me down. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just really haven't felt like getting out here to do anything. I know that happens to a lot of people, you know, especially during the winter time and whatnot. It gets to kind of, I don't know, seasonal depression. I mean, I'm not depressed. I just haven't had the urge to really get out here and do anything, though. And I've been working on, so I don't know if anybody knows, but I've actually been working on another channel, trying to get that up and going, and I've been recording stuff. I'm not going to say what that channel is yet, because I'm actually going to be doing, it's a 28-day challenge, which, I don't know. I mean, stuff might even pop up automatically from this, because I'm using the same email for that channel, so who knows how stuff works. It might automatically pop up, but I'm going to be doing a 28-day challenge just to see how many subscribers I can gain in 28 days. It's a shorts only channel, and yeah, nothing special. I see our neighbors just getting home. So our road out there, because it's really only us, so I know you can't see, but basically, like this, it's kind of hard to tell, but like right in here where it goes up, we have a neighbor that's up here on the hill. They live back there. Basically, them and us are the only two people. I mean, some of them further down the line will also come out. I know, like our neighbor here, they live basically all the way at the very end of the road. Will kind of come down sometimes if they're checking on a property, but really it's only us and them that go out this direction, because there's another way that you can go out, and it doesn't make sense for them to come all the way down here whenever it's much shorter for them to go out the other way. But for us, you know, it's kind of like backtracking. If we going back that way and then out and then back to town, right? It just doesn't make any sense for us to do that. But that also means the road out there doesn't have as much driving on it, right? So it basically looks like this, right? To where it just takes a lot longer, because once you get to the other side, because there's like a little bridge, right, in the creek, and once you cross that, there's more people that drive that area, right? And then once you get a little bit further, you actually come up, there's a Tyson chicken house, you know, one of the places where they raise Tyson chickens. That's also going to have semi-traffic. So that area of the road is almost clear. You know, it almost looks like our driveway for the most part. So I think it's going to be a while before our stuff comes. But the reason why I mentioned that is because I've been expecting a delivery of products to kind of help me with that channel, and they're not going to be delivered probably anytime soon. And yeah, that kind of sucks. It does. So hopefully I can still do some other stuff with that, and we'll see what happens. But a few of the videos I've been wanting to do, I've been having to wait for these products to come in, and the weather is not cooperating. Now obviously it's cold. It's still cold. I'm only in a hoodie. I probably should be in a jacket. It's still below, or like right around freezing. I don't know. Well, let me see. It's supposed to be getting up to, what is it supposed to get up today? Let's see what the old phone says. So right now it's supposed to have a high of 40. So we'll see. It's currently 39, but it feels like 32, 33. So yeah, basically freezing temperatures, right? So another reason why I'm not wanting to be out here and doing stuff. It is supposed to be warming up some. So as you see this, well, I'm going to try to get this out to y'all today. It is Friday, and I'm just going to go ahead and edit this up. So it might be a little bit later afternoon, maybe close to dinner time as you're seeing this for the first time. If you have all of your notifications turned on, right, you should see it right away. But I don't know what the percentages are. I can probably put it here on the screen, but I know a lot of folks that are subscribed to us don't have all your notifications turned on, so you don't know that we're posting right away, and that's not a good thing. So if you really enjoy our journey, you'd like to see what we got going on, you got to make sure all those notifications are turned on. And then obviously for all of our members, we thank you, all 2 of you. I know that stuff comes with time, right? If you'd like to be able to give back a little more than just watching our videos, watching the ads, right? That's all we really ask for. But I know there's some folks out there that would like to give back a little bit more, and the easiest way to do that is with memberships. So you can always hit that join button down there, see what we have to offer, and yeah, we always give back to our members. But what do we got going on? So I've been wanting to do, kind of like what's our goals for 2026, and 2 of the biggest goals that we're wanting to get done for this year is getting this area right here cleaned up, for one. Okay, so getting these things moved. So that building's going to come down. That building's going to get moved. Get this area finished for the garden, right? That's going to be the garden area. And then also getting this area over here cleaned up. So getting that building moved, getting that little shed moved, getting that slab and stuff taken care of, getting all this area right here taken down. And the reason why this area needs to be taken down and cleaned is because I actually want to start working on the cellar. So that's going to be the major project for the year, getting that going. But I can't do that until all this area right here is cleared out. So the cellar, we're wanting to put, now this is going to be a cellar / storm shelter, I guess. Obviously living in a mobile home. This is a mobile home, not a standard home. That's a double wide. Living in a double wide, right? But it is new and it looks nice, right? It's really hard to tell these days that it's a manufactured home or mobile home, but it is. And they even take the tongues and everything off. The tongues are actually underneath the house on that side. So, but yeah, it's been doing great, doing well. We've enjoyed it, haven't had any issues, and a lot better than the house that used to be here, I can tell you that. But we want to build into the side of the hill where we were at. Pretty much, we only have roughly 3 acres, I would say, cleared. 4 acres maybe. So if you look, I mean, it's not really cleared a whole lot, but we've been doing pretty well. And I can even show a lot of before and after of things. So that's one of the things I've also wanted to talk about too, of not only our goals for 2026, cellar, getting the cellar going, actually getting a better porch built for that house, are our 2 big major projects for the year, right? That's what I want to get done. But also talking about, homesteading, and obviously in this day and age, it's more considered modern homesteading, right? It's not like the olden days, 100 years ago. Homestead, just about 100 years ago, 200 years ago, just about everybody that lived here in the United States area was a homesteader, right? That was basically a way of living. That's what you had to do. So you do not have to live like that anymore, right? So now everyone's considered a modern homestead. And is it worth it, right? Well, I can tell you, I don't know. It really depends on, what are your goals? What are you trying to do? So what's your timeline? So for us, and I apologize for any wind that's coming out, I still need to purchase some audio equipment for this camera and others. But for us, right, our goal, our timeline, we didn't really have one. So we are both retired military. We decided to move out. Obviously, we had looked at a few different areas, right? We didn't even know where we wanted to live. And this was one of them. And obviously Texas was another. A few other areas, we had looked at. I wanted to be in the mountains. Texas obviously doesn't have mountains. And I knew that I had a friend here because I used to live in this area before I joined the Navy. So I already knew kind of a little bit about this area. And I liked it, right? I've had mentioned that to Gladys to say, hey, do you want to check this out? And I showed her a lot of stuff online and things, and she was still skeptical. And obviously even coming out here, and we'd even talked about that a little bit on our side channel, the Scuttlebutt with IFF. If you don't know anything about that, definitely hit those links down in the description, or we even have that little icon at the end of every video that you can click on. Get over there and check that out. But we had talked about that where when we first moved here, well, for one, she wasn't on her medication the way she should have been. And she went into like a depression spiral because of our living situation and just stuff that was going on with this property, right? Because we thought we had everything in the bag, but we didn't. And so 3 years. It's taken us 3 years to get where we are at now. And it's been a very slow go. It has been a very slow go. But even though it's kind of a slow go, kind of looking back on it, it's like 3 years. Well, dang, we got a lot accomplished in 3 years. And I just want to kind of go through and show you a few things, of kind of like what stuff looked like before and now. And I'm going to try to do the best of my ability and still get this video to you. Obviously, if you're not watching it on Friday, that means I didn't get it done. So I ended up posting it another day. But I'm going to try to get it out as soon as I can. So we're going to start off with stuff up in the front, stuff here where I'm at now. And let's just kind of go back and look and say, hey, modern homesteading, the befores and afters, and is it worth it? I don't know. I'll let y'all decide, and then I'll bring it back kind of after showing you some befores and afters and whatnots and stuff. And then we'll kind of just go from there. And I know it's not the same time of year, but this, I remember walking through there, this all being very tall grass, kind of like what's over there. This whole thing, right, as we were taking you down to the creek and whatnot. And even saying, we want to be able to do this as a driveway. We still plan on doing that. But, oh man, this was just so full of stuff. Yep, and that was the old well house. Now this is the new well house. Like I said, I don't want to be crawling in it. I want to be able to walk in it. So, and this one's nice and toasty. But, yeah, much, much gooder than what that one was. This pond wouldn't even be cleared out with Dad. He did a lot of this work. All that area over there where the shop build was going. Yeah, that was a full family affair, getting all that cleared out, getting a lot of this cleared out. I know a lot of the camera angles are not the same, but I'm just still trying to be able to show, what I can. Yeah. Oh man, so much has been done in 3 years. Well, I mean, hopefully, yeah, looking back, you're like, well, we really haven't done a whole lot, but we have done a whole lot. Yeah. And I know, folks have said that. I even showed a little bit, before and after on our year in review for 2025. But just being able to go back and see, exactly how much we've done in 3 years is just boggling, right? Even first getting here and living over at my buddy's place and working here, doing culverts over and over again by hand, right? Because we didn't have a tractor then. And then finally getting Lil Mac. I mean, that was, yeah. I don't think it was a fair trade for what we got, but still, I mean, just the amount of work that we were able to do with that thing before it really gave up the ghost, and now I need to rebuild the engine. But I don't know, where is that bird coming from? Oh. Because that almost sounds like a type of hawk, but I don't know. Oh no, there it goes. I don't know what that was. But yeah, all the work that we got done with that tractor was definitely helpful. So being able to get the new tractor, right, is definitely helpful as well. And just the amount of work. It's actually one of the collaborations we've worked on too, was what were some of the things you would do over again. And looking back, most definitely for us, or for me, one of the things that I said that I would have done over again was trying to get a tractor sooner rather than later. And it was also not getting the RV. So for us, right, the RV that we had, which we're definitely, thankful that we've had it and being able to have a space to live. But plus it was also during the pandemics and all that stuff. So, things weren't built the greatest. A lot of people were short, staffed trying to throw these things together. And, well, for one, we're still paying on that thing. It's not paid off. Yes, we were able to, share it and pay it forward to someone, but they're still, helping us pay for that thing. And, basically just at what we're paying for it is what they're paying for it. We were, fortunate enough to be able to help out a friend and whatnot, and being able to get the house. Obviously I couldn't have done this, without help either. And oh man, it was just the timing of everything, right? So is modern homesteading worth the journey of all the things that we've done thus far? Well, I think it is. Now, have we gotten a garden yet? No. Is that part of homesteading? Yes. Have we been able to get all the animals that we want or that Gladys wants? No. We haven't. Is it going to be coming soon? We don't know. So the whole modern homesteading thing, it really is what it is, because it's the thing with that is in our eyes, homesteading is being able to support yourself, support your family. Now in this day and age, right, because back then that was your way of life. That's how you lived, right? You couldn't just go to the market and buy food. You had to raise it. You had to grow it. You had to do all those things, water, all that stuff, right? You had to do all that yourself. So here in a modern day and age, are you going to be able to do 100% of raising food, raising animals, doing all that stuff yourself, right? I don't think in this day and age that you're going to be able to do that. I mean, yeah, sure. I think you can. I think you can support a family without having to go into town, right? Even being off grid. We're not off grid. We have power. Okay. But I still feel that, in a modern society and wanting to do homesteading, that, do as much as you can with what you have. And if it offsets some of those costs, because we just talked about, going grocery shopping the other day, we have a budget, for the month. And I mean, we're still spending like $700 a month on groceries, which is just, for 5 people, right? And that's crazy. And we actually end up spending more than that, for the month. And we would like to be able to offset some of those costs, doing a greenhouse, doing a garden, raising animals for meat, going hunting for meat, just doing some of that stuff, which we'll get there. It takes time, right? And that's it. So yes, I do think homesteading in a modern setting is worth it. It just takes time, and you just have to go at your own pace, right, of whatever you can do. So that's what we're doing, and we're glad to be able to bring y'all along on that journey. We have a lot of dreams and aspirations, and we know it takes time to do that, trying to get debt-free to the best of our ability, and bringing y'all along with us, right, kind of showing everything off. So if you're not able to get out there and do that stuff, then we're glad that you can live through us vicariously and enjoy the journey. That's what it's all about, right? Being retired military, helping out our veterans when we can. That's what the side channel is all about. We give back 100% of everything that we make. We're almost at our goal for getting monetized over on that channel. We've already reached the subscriber count. Now we just need to get our hours. And then we also give back on this channel too, right? Not 100%, but we still give back. We were able to last year give a little over $300 back to the veteran community. Hopefully we can double that for this year. But we can't do that without y'all watching. So we thank you. We appreciate you. And that's it. So if you enjoy our journey and you'd like to stick around a little bit further, go ahead and check out this video we have right here that YouTube suggests that you watch. I'll throw up a playlist over on this side if you'd like to stick around a little bit further. And then the icons up here that I was talking about, go check those out. It's greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, always get out there, thank a veteran every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, friends.